welcome to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can finish! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Everton trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. Mbappe! So just one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Idrissa Gueye gets a good foot in there. Rudiger looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Idrissa Gueye. Rodri running with the ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Great hit! Everton can counter promptly here. Forward it goes. Onana. To McNeil. Garner just eases him off the ball. Haaland. That's a shade optimistic. Onana. Haaland. Plays a sharp little ball here. Backward it goes. Bellingham! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that's fabulous. Interesting ball. All the time, excellent interception. Hernandez. Mbappe. There will be 1 minute added time. McNeil. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Chelsea head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. It's De Bruyne. Chelsea finding their passes. Hernandez tries a shot! Have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, shooting chance! Real chance! And again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Palmer is offering a right smile there.
Chelsea have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Now that's well seen too. Palmer. Mbappe. Hernandez. Haaland. Pickford deals with it effortlessly. Coleman. The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe. He's going for goal. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Decoure. Coming on to replace him is number 62. Substitution.
No, that's been intercepted. Haaland. Onyango. Nicked it back promptly. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. McNeil. Good spot, he's seen the run. That is good alertness.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Calvert-Lewin looks to get on the end of this. And that's another good win of the ball. Haaland. Messi. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Has been indicated.
Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Idrissa Gueye. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe picking up the man. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. De Bruyne. De Bruyne hurtling down that right flank. Header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Socek. No, he wasn't going to let it pass. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Socek. Oh, well played. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, he's onto this. Chance! This is their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. That's very neat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Areola gets it clear. Kudus. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Antonio. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Palmer. Now it's De Bruyne. It's Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Antonio. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's been cut out, well played. It'll be a throw-in. De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute at a
Pepe
time.
spots it and intercepts. Antonio. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Well, it's been He's got the shot away! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 49 minutes is number 10, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Chelsea draw first blood here.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Great hit! Oh, that is really good tenacity. So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Pass has gone astray. Rodri. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
51,898.
Zuma tries to clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now there's a fine ball. It's a great ball. And De Bruyne! Surely this time he can pounce on that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great ball and he's in here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe, Haaland, De Bruyne. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good ball, shots on. Can he finish? No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 80 minutes is number 18, Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8.
Chelsea grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And the shot! In for the pieces! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
After 85
Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
Erling
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Substitution.
It's a sweet ball that. Haaland. Shot a goal. Sticks it away. It is no contest. It is a land. Chelsea totally rampant here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose now. And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, how will we look back on that? So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would have to go for Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter, because he's a player whose role is maybe a little hard to define because he often seems to have a deeper lying position in midfield, but he wants to get forward. He wants to see more action in the opposition box. He wants to try and get on the end of things, and that's where he's trying to take his game at this moment in time.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Haaland. De Bruyne. And he's all... And De Bruyne! Van de Ven. And the pass is intercepted. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Out again for a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. Haaland! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Well, there's the clearance. Sarr. Mbappe, there's the shot! They've scored!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, great play!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Son Heung-min. Kulusevski. Oh, look at the space here. Up to meet it! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Tottenham grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's played into space. Oh, and he's through the middle. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Already up and running for the second half. No, that's been intercepted. Pedro Porro. Now Sarr. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's come loose. Haaland. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Romero. Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. Haaland has a goal! Goal! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
After 60 minutes is number 10, Erling Haaland.
Chelsea take the lead.
70,987.
Van de Ven. Works it forward. Now it's Son Heung-min. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Hernandez. Tete. And it's Rudiger. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Son Heung-min! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really, Tottenham have a free kick. Sarr. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kulusevski. Johnson. Here's Maddison. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's played forward. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Foot in. And it's beyond the defence.
That's good play from him.
Fiddles it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Time added on 4 minutes. Maddison.
Johnson really added the width there, thanks.
And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So there it is. Well, hello, good afternoon to all of you who've joined us wherever you are in the world. It won't take you too long to work out what sort of an occasion we have here. The build-up to this game has been fantastic, and you genuinely feel it as you sit within this stadium. After that build-up, you would be hard-pressed not to expect a game of really high standard. It is set. It should be really good. And nobody in this atmosphere can... Great chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything.
Now the finish! They've scored! First blood drawn.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. For Palmer. Haaland. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Palmer. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that's fabulous. De Bruyne played with heads it! He scores!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Fiddles it through. Haaland. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. And it's De Bruyne. Kovacic. Haaland. Now Foden. Oh, give it all. And the finish! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Terrible error, duly punished. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pass somewhat off to De Bruyne! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Haaland. And he's in on goal. And the shot! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all. Well, quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily...
And we've reached half-time, and it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Has a go! Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland. De Bruyne. He's through here. Oh, that was vital. Kovacic. And it's Walker. Palmer. De Bruyne. Ake cuts out the pass, and he's managed to get free. They've won a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Interesting ball. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Haaland controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Great ball and he's hit. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Alvarez! Lovely, in for the follow-up! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Haaland! Oh, and the follow-up. No mistake. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 6.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Hernandez. Coming on the field.
Stones.
Number 21. Number 19. Alphonso Davies.
Oh, super ball. Alexander-Arnold turns and goes back. Backward it goes. He's in shapes to shoot. Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Time for a change in personnel. Chelsea grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Kylian Mbappe.
In for a header. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Grealish. There's the hit. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold. Always onto this. That is ended up in no man's land. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots...
Mama was a pacifist. She liked the biz, and that's the coldest that you have ever seen. Call her philanthropist, the way she gave it up so quick. I don't believe it. She whispered that queen is mean, but no one makes me feel. No one makes me feel.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Palmer. Mbappe has a shot! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived...
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Defending of the desperate variety. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, it's just a little long. Mitchell. That's Eze.
This is the time you need that pace.
Out towards the flank. Can he latch on to this? De Bruyne. Interesting ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Crystal Palace can start a counter here. Mitchell. Gehi. Olise. That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's hoisted clear. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Palmer! Palmer! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's De Bruyne. Opts to play it back. Crystal Palace do have a chance to counter here. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's beaten the offside trap. Hits one! They've scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Can he finish? He scores! And they get themselves in front! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise...
Has a go! And a second time! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Bellingham. Henderson gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Real great hit! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Now it's Mateta.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Bellingham. Here's Rodri. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception. Now he's off and running. Now it's Eze. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Palmer. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alvarez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Alvarez! Alvarez! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Just eases him off the ball. Opts for safety. Mbappe. That is a great ball. He's played it long.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the shot! Another chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? They've got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. And it's Ayew. Hernandez gathers from the goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. That's headed upfield. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Mbappe! Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, big chance! It's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe